Money, oh, more money, more. Here's what more top athletes earn. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go in and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day, every day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button and finally leave your comments. Now, we recently did a feature called Money O. Here's what top athletes earn, and you all seem to really enjoy it. So we decided to do a part 2. So now we look at what more top athletes earn. Now, the world's second fastest woman, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Dina Asher-Smith, Jamaican mother and father, and of course, England's fastest female sprinter, and the very controversial Sha'Carri Richardson are our topics today. Let's look at what these athletes earn. First up, Sha'Carri Richardson, one of the most controversial athletes, well, in recent memory. Young Sha'Carri Richardson has clocked a phenomenal 10.72, making her one of the top 6, I think, fastest women all time. Richardson was thrust into the international scene when she ran a phenomenal 10.72 in Miramar, Florida. Here she is running that race. Well, actually snippets, you know, the copyright situation. So she became the 6th fastest woman with that recorded time of 10.72. She, of course, has brought on a controversy because A, she made it through winning the finals at the national trials in the United States, but a few weeks later was banned for the use of marijuana. She is also known for her controversial statements challenging the Jamaican sweep at the Olympics, where she said had she been there, she would have been a difference. And of course, there was the big clash between herself, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, world second fastest, and Elaine Thompson-Herah, world fastest, at the Prefontaine Classic, where she ran, according to the US media, 8th, but in true terms, she came last in the race and ran a dismal time. Since that point, she has not really sparked or done anything, but that really doesn't matter to the topic at hand. 21-year-old Sha'Carri Richardson of the United States has evolved into a sort of social media darling with hundreds of thousands of followers across the world. This has made her a very, very, how would I say, financially feasible person to support. Young 21-year-old Sha'Carri Richardson is reported to have a personal net worth. Now, the Richardson's net worth is estimated to be about $100,000 US. However, as per Spots Jones and Celeb Sag Wiki, the athlete's value stays at between $1 million to $5 million US. Her range of salary is a whopping $45,000 to $50,000 per month. That's what she's estimated to be generating. I'm just reporting the facts as I have found them. So, now, one of the reasons why Sha'Carri Richardson, after being a pro runner for just such a short time, is generating this kind of money is simply because, as I said, she's a media darling. She's a social media controversial figure. She attracts a lot of attention wherever she goes, whether she comes first in the race or last in the race. She's the person that everyone wants to speak to. So that stands to reason, you know. And if you are a media darling, if you can pull that many people to social media, that makes you financially feasible. So it's not just her running, it's all these other things, endorsements, etc., etc. Next up is the world's second fastest woman and 3rd fastest woman all time. The one and only GOAT herself, Jamaica's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Now, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce needs almost no introduction. The multi-Olympic winning and multi-world championship winning 100-meter, 200-meter specialist who's one of the most decorated athletes all time in sprints. Many consider her the greatest of all time as a sprinter, GOAT, meaning the GOAT. What else can I say? Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is just a phenomenal gift to the world of athletics. In early 2021, she did this at the National Stadium. Fraser-Pryce shocked the world, becoming one of the first women in quite some time and one of a handful of women who had ran sub 10.7, running a phenomenal world leading time and then second fastest all time of 10.63. The 4'11" phenom, sprinting sensation, as I said, is just multifaceted, multi-decorated, and has achieved tremendous things. Now, we know that she's assigned to Nike. We also know that she has endorsements with Grace Foods out of Jamaica. We have seen her with, I think, Digicel. She has a lot of sponsorship and endorsements. Now, last year, after running that 10.63, she went on at the Diamond League to run a phenomenal 10.60, becoming third fastest over the 100 meters all time and beating who many thought at the time was an unbeatable Elaine Thompson-Herah. Here she is in that race. So we have a greatest of all time, one of the all-time greatest sprinters. Some people still believe the greatest female sprinter of all time. And obviously many endorsements, and her personal net worth is estimated to be $4 million US. Now, in our last feature on the net worth of some of these amazing athletes, some persons were saying, how could she only be, some of those athletes were only worth that kind of money. But I need to remind you of something very important. Female athletes up until recently were not earning anything close to what the male athletes earn. So a Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce at her peak was not making a Usain Bolt's money under no circumstance. That's a part of the process. Another thing that I need to explain to you very, very quickly is that she's from a much smaller country, from the Caribbean island of Jamaica, and therefore there are not that many endorsement opportunities available. Most of these athletes get endorsements from companies within their country of origin. Case in point, Dina Asher-Smith, born of Jamaican parents, mother and father both Jamaicans, and England's fastest over the 100 meters. And over the 200 meters also, Dina Asher-Smith is the 2019 World 200 meter champion. Okay, so she's a world championship holder over 200 meters in 2019. But one of the amazing things about Dina Asher-Smith, apart from just being stunningly beautiful, is the amount of endorsements she does, and it's mouth-watering. From products like what you're looking at, to phones. She's on the cover of major magazines such as Vogue, etc. She's a darling of the fashion world. She's endorsed by some of the top brands, in terms of fashion, clothing, bags, handbags. And she's making crazy paper. In fact, we have an entire special on her that I'm going to leave a link for. But outside of being stunningly beautiful, and I'm telling you the truth, I got the Jones for Miss Smith. She's gorgeous. An amazing talent. See her here on the cover of GQ. She's on the cover here of Women's Health UK. She's been on the cover of, wow, Vogue. I mean, countless magazines. She gets paid to be on those covers. And she's done numerous endorsements. Here she's doing an endorsement to Ian Cometh, right? Strengthen the routine, this whole thing here. So she's doing a lot of endorsements, a lot more than most. I mean, you know, those companies take full advantage of her beauty and her popularity and her talent as one of the top, I would say, top 7 female sprinters in the world. You know, and I think she's 25, still very young, 25 or maybe 26. So Dina Asher-Smith is making serious paper, you know. Dina Asher, Macadamia said, money, oh! You know, I think it was Biggie who said, more money, more, you know, more money, more problems. I don't think he's having many problems though. But I'm just running through some of the endorsements as I'm speaking. You can see like an endless source of endorsements, tons of stuff that she's endorsing. And of course, she's signed to a shoe like all prominent athletes, and just doing numerous endorsements. Now, Dina Asher-Smith is not a Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. She has not run those kinds of times. I'm not taking anything away from her. She's a phenomenal talent. But clearly her management has gotten it right. Her personal net worth as of 2021 is $8.5 million US dollars, or 6 million pounds. That's way more than both the other female athletes who are top athletes here, particularly against a Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce who's been in the game much longer than a Dina Asher-Smith. But I'm going to say it again. Remember, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is from Jamaica, and most of these athletes, their endorsements come from their country of origin. Dina Asher-Smith is from the UK, and much bigger economy, and therefore there are many more companies that can afford to endorse her or utilize her brand that she's comfortable with, her team is comfortable with. It could also just mean that she has a better team. So there you have it. Money from 3 of the top female athletes in the world. And before any of you say it, yes, Sha'Carri Richardson is considered technically on paper one of the top athletes in the world. The woman is 6th all time. 10.72 is seriously fast over 100 meters. All right. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow here in Peter Lloyd World. When you do that, go and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video once a day, every day here, minimum. Also, if you enjoy the content, hit the like button, and finally leave your comments. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Are you surprised by any of the figures? You are kings and queens. You are greatness personified. Believe in yourselves and bless up.